All right, ready
I'm
when you
Josh.
are. I'm
Oh,
Banks, and we are,
all
yep,
right.
going viral. Josh, how many shows have we done? 400? Have we hit 400 yet?
Yeah, not quite at 400 or so. Yeah.
So, why do we do this?
Hmm. We must be having a good time.
You think so? All right. So,
I
so
have
how
a good
much of?
time.
Yeah, I have a good time. So, how much of it is performance, and how much of it is like authentic? What we do.
I'd say we're 1% performance, 99% authentic.
You think so?
Yeah.
1% performance. Actually, I think there's more performance involved in it. I know with me, I think I'm happier on this show than I am in real life. In real life, I don't think I'm as happy as I am on the show.
Interesting. Really
Yeah, yeah.
fascinating.
So I'm going to give it more than 1% that it's influencing me. Wouldn't it be great? I mean, the Truman Show is the show where the performer, everybody performs except for the lead character. So wouldn't it be great to be in a world where the only performer, well, there's no performers. How about no performers?
No performers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that just called life? Isn't that reality?
Mm. Well, like I just said, yeah, I guess it would be. Well, like I just said, I mean, this is a type of performance. We're talking to each other, we're videotaping it. So there's some kind of heightened reality in what we're doing.
Now here's the question though. After the show, do you find do you stay on that high for a little while before going back to reality, quote unquote?
No, I don't think I do. I don't. I
Really,
mean,
you drop off a cliff. Like after the show's over, you just like whoosh, right down.
yeah, it's like business. It's just like, okay, I gotta record this. I gotta tape it. I've gotta send it to you. I've got to we transfer. I've got to do all these things. So it's just like check it off, check it off, check it off. Okay, what's next? Paint the house. What's next? Clean the bathtub or something. Um,
Man, you're just all business.
um, yeah, I think the only time that I'm not business, that I don't have an agenda, is when I'm around other people. When I'm by myself, I do have an agenda. What do I want to do? I'm constantly asking myself this question: what do I want to do? Do I want to make some pasta? Do I want to, clean my pump? What do I? I mean, I'm kind of. However, when I'm with people, I'll give an example. Yesterday, I went to see a musician, and he brought with him a friend of his, and he said, "Hey, you two should talk." And I was like, "All right, we'll talk." So I said, "Do you want to talk?" And she said, "Yeah." So I sat down and we chatted for, oh my gosh, 3 hours.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
That really grew. All right.
yeah, no agenda. I mean, my some agenda. I was there to listen to music, and she was the audible. I Getting back to life and the performance aspect, I find myself performing when I'm around people.
That must be exhausting.
Oh,
Performing that takes energy. It takes so much more energy than being yourself, doesn't it?
yes, yes. Okay, so let's define performance. Performance is it being more than yourself or less than yourself? It's not being
It's being different than yourself.
okay. Okay, so if my level of energy as myself is a 7, let's say it's a 7,
Yeah.
and if I if I can perform at a 6, oh my gosh, I'm saving energy, right?
I don't think you can perform down though. How do you perform down? What's lower than your natural state? I think that's the lowest. And I think anything different, you have to put extra energy to be different.
Oh, I get your point. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so mm, all right. I hung out with my mom on Saturday, day before Mother's Day, and she loves to talk. She's a talker, And I found myself performing down because all I had to do was listen. I didn't have to say anything. I didn't have to, my performance was a down performance. So I might have been like -1 of myself, -2.
But you are a listener. Isn't that natural for you?
Yeah, it is. Actually, it's a break. It's relaxing to just sit back and listen.
Maybe that's the real you. The real you is a listener. You're an introvert. You don't go out and party crazy. You're a simple person naturally.
What about you?
Yeah, I'm probably like that too, but just even more simple, less active, less interested in other people.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think I am an introvert because I do like to be around people.
You just don't like to be
Um,
talked. You just like to be around people.
yeah, yeah. Listen to them. I mean, think about it. How much can you learn from you talking? Not a lot. What do you learn when you talk?
I learned that I don't know much.
Okay, okay. You already know that, though. You already know it. I already know that. When you listen to people that way, I feel like I'm learning. I'm like, oh my God, this is what she's saying. I get to micro expression and analyze the person. I get to look at them, listen to them, hear a new story, hear something new. So it's not like coming from me.
By the way, have you monetized this yet? Have you found a way to charge people for this service of yours?
No, the
Yeah,
listener is not making
the
any
listener.
money. Yeah, I do it. You know what? I do it for my friends for free.
Oh, that's very nice of you. So it's like a nonprofit.
Definitely non-profit. There's no profit in it. Not one person has. What has somebody reached out to me? No, no one has reached out to me. Uh, and even with that, I have it labeled as holistic, you know, alternative medicine.
I still think people don't want a listener. It's strange. I don't think they don't want a listener. They want a responder.
Well, listening is responding. Listening is the ultimate form of. How many times have you been in a situation where someone just keeps talking, 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 and they won't stop? You've
Yeah.
been there, all right?
Uh-huh.
Those are the people that need listeners.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's only a matter of time before you alienate a friend.
But you're still nodding, right? You're still nodding and kind of inaudibly responding. You're giving them confirmation. You're giving them. You're like a mirror. Or you just kind of like start the head nodding, right?
Yeah. Okay, so that is a response. Listening is definitely a response. You're looking at somebody, you're giving them your full attention. I mean, at least you're showing them that you're giving them the full attention. And you're trying to just let them get off of their chest what they need to get off of their chest. I think the difference between a listener and a counselor is a counselor will then stop and go, have you thought of this? Or have you, like you're a coach, you add things to
Yeah,
get them
therapist,
to,
like a therapist. Yeah.
yeah, you navigate them. A listener just listens so that they don't, you know what? This is so that they don't lose friends in the future. Because your friends, I mean, how many friends have you done that to where you just talked your head off and you like lost them? Like, oh my God, I'm not going to hang
Never,
out with.
never, because I don't talk like that. But some have lost me where I can't listen anymore. Yeah.
You're not a listener.
I am a listener, but not for hours and hours about complaining and negative shit. No way. Like I don't want that. That's like shitting on my carpet in my house. Like don't come over and shit on my carpet. I don't put up with that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Where did we start this? Where
What did we start this with?
I don't even remember. Have you been listening to me? You haven't been listening, have you?
I have been listening to you. Of course. This is oh, how many shows we've done and why do we do this? And
Why do we do this? Yeah. So yeah. Why do we? I mean, why do you think we do this?
I do this so someone will listen to me. That's my new And you do this so you get to talk.
Yeah. During the pandemic when we were locked down, quarantined, whatever the term you use, I found myself like, I need this. I did need this. I needed some communication, some connection with somebody else. And I would like look forward to it. Like, okay, Tuesday, I'm going to do it. Thursday, we're going to do it. Friday, we're going to do it. And that was gratifying for me. And I still, I think I've gotten into a routine with Odd Places where you and I, we're still doing it. We're still plugging along. We're still creating
Are
content. We're still
are we
throwing
like
it out.
married? Are we like married? Are we in that routine of marriage now? Is that what's going on?
No, no, nothing against marriage, but I think you and I have a lot of fun. I have fun at this.
Oh, yeah. So definitely not a marriage then. Okay, got it. Perfect.
You're already married. You're already married. And we talked about marriage. I mean, marriage is like, you know,
Like death on steroids. Yes, I completely agree.
which is another topic that we'll talk about later. I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
We are Odd Places going.
Viral.
Boing, boing.